at the title.
No, don't. Let's just say you're lucky.
That's lazy writing is what it is. No, look, if I was a writer and somebody said you got to write a Deontay Wilder article, I'd probably pull up all the press and see who's got videos or who's got a hot take, and then I'd write my article. It's just lazy writing. That's all. They're not going... Look,
I don't want to give us that much. You know how I am. I always say it's just a coincidence, Lee. We're just,
well,
hey, we're
considering
pretty
that
good.
Only 12 people listen to the show, yeah, it's probably true. Jarrett Hurd.
Exactly.
Jarrett Hurd is 22-0 with 15 KOs. I'm sure there are more typos to be had. So if you don't think I'm not going to read this whole article, you're fucking crazy. This thing is a page long, and I guarantee they're actually still talking about Luis Ortiz in the article, dude.
No, they're not.
Yes. Cuban
fight.
Heavyweight slugger Luis Ortiz.
Is fighting.
Yeah, I get that. But apparently he's fighting Deontay Wilder.
Oh, my gosh. Go ahead. Keep going.
Oh, my God. How did they fuck that up? Jarrett Hurd returns for the first fight since unifying the super welterweight division earlier this year to defend his IBF WBA British Commonwealth champion. By the way, shout out to Paul Cupp. Prima Nocta, give me a text. I'm in England, right at your side, bro. He's fighting Jason Wellborn. Hurd, who edged out Araceli Lara, is the leading candidate for 2018 Fight of the Year. In April at Showtime, will be entering the ring for the first time since undergoing rotator cuff surgery as he targets another title unification in 2019. Cuban heavyweight slugger Luis Ortiz will continue his quest for the second shot at the heavyweight world title. Well, based on your articles, asshole, he's fighting on December the 1st for that title. Fuck, I can't believe they fucked up that bad. Second shot at the heavyweight title. He's taking on American Travis Kaufman. That's a busy night for Luis Ortiz. He's fighting Deontay Wilder. I'm sure Kelly King is eating this up with a fucking fork. He's fighting Travis Kaufman, and then in the same night, he will be fighting Deontay Wilder per boxing scene. American Travis Kaufman in a 10-round bout. Ortiz went toe-to-toe with Wilder in another contender for Fight of the Year back in March. Really? That's really lazy writing. There's no way that was Fight of the Year, Andrew. No fucking way. In the opening bout, Showtime pay-per-view 2016, Olympic silver medalist and unbeaten heavyweight Joe Joyce, 6-0, 6 KOs, will face his sixth opponent when he takes on Joe Hanks, 23-2, 15 KOs, in a 10-round heavyweight bout. The fan-friendly undercard features two participants from the 2018 Fight of the Year candidate Jason Hurd and Luis Ortiz, along with the hottest talent. Oh, they just copied and pasted Steven Espinosa's press release here. Wow, that's even lazier writing.
I told you, there's a lot of that nowadays, Lee.
Oh, my God. That's so good, I don't even know what to say about it, Andrew. I literally relish errors of that level. Literally relish. Eddie Hearn reports.
It's a bad undercard for such a major event. This is a global fight. This is the undisputed heavyweight championship going up. This is the #1 title in all of sports. They're two undefeated fighters, both from both sides of the pond, which makes it even bigger. Fury being a global name. You know what's funny is Showtime had on their poster all of the heavyweight champions, and it says which one of these champions will become a legend. And it's like, hey, stupid, do you know Fury already has a win over one of the guys on that poster? He is already a legend. This isn't make Fury a legend.
And by the way, I recommend this for everybody. I don't talk about other podcasts much. Go listen to the Joe Rogan interview with Tyson Fury and hear his whole story. It's totally worth it. It's incredibly interesting. After he beat, he's a goal-oriented guy, right? So after he beat Klitschko, he went into a depression after the fight and gained a bunch of weight, started drinking too much, and to get over the suicidal thoughts and everything, it wasn't medication. He just was fortunate enough to have Wilder, right? Wilder gave him a bunch of shit, and it kind of inspired him to get his shit collectively back together and start fighting again. I think it's great. It's a good interview.
Promote Joe Rogan. I don't like him. I didn't need that. I already knew Tyson Fury's story anyways, but I don't like Rogan because he shitted all over boxing when the UFC first came out, said, He just talked way too much shit, and then he's like, "Oh, look, I'm interviewing Tyson Fury. Come listen." Fuck him. Tyson Fury shouldn't even have done that article or interview. No, stick to your fuck boxing. You know, that's all you said. That's all you said when the UFC first started. Stick to that.
So you're saying if I'm a San Francisco 49er fan, I can never be a Raider fan?
Just stick to that shit. Yep.
Eddie Hearn, Wilder Fury has only sold 8,000 tickets. Not a good look. Keith Eidick reporting. By the way, I'm on the Staples website, so I'm going to do my own homework, not lazy journalism.
Right.
The cheapest seats are $207.
Ooh, and are you serious?
Yeah, those are the cheapest seats available right now.
I wanted to go to that fight. $200, Lee. Holy shit.
Hold on. Oh, and there's a shitload of seats. I wouldn't say just 8,000. There's a lot of blanked out seats. He's talking about sold and not given away. I understand what he's saying. But, yeah, there are a lot of empty fucking seats. A lot of fucking empty seats.
For what it's
But not, yeah, it should have sold out. It should have.
You know in the
All right,
UK,
let me read the article. If the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight produces impressive tickets and pay-per-view revenue, Eddie Hearn is willing to offer Wilder a larger purse, split for the heavyweight title unification showdown with Anthony Joshua. Hearn, whose company promotes Joshua, continues to state that he wants Joshua to fight Wilder on April 13th at Wembley Stadium in London. Skeptics suspect Hearn is merely saying what needs to be said and actually intends to match Joshua against Dillian White. Of course he does. If White wins the rematch with Derek Chisora on December 22nd at the O2. Regardless, Hearn emphasizes during an interview this week with boxingscene.com that he isn't impressed with what he knows about ticket sales for Wilder Fury. They only sold 8,000 tickets in a 19,000 seat arena. Whoa, bro. It's not a 19,000 seat arena. You got it. Where did you get that? Staples. How many?
Can do 24.
Can it?
I believe if you look up Staples Center for Margarito versus Mosley, they broke the record there only because you can put seats on the floor where the Lakers.
21,000.
Is that the record? 21,000.
Well,
okay.
It's saying 21,000.
It's Margarito versus Mosley. I know broke the record. So just look up what the attendance was for that game.
For a concert, it's around 20,000, which is going to be less for boxing.
No, oh my gosh.
Well, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, they said that they broke the record because they were able to put
about the
seats
numbers,
on
Andrew.
the floor.
I'm on Wikipedia.
Oh yeah, Wikipedia. That's a good
Well, no,
source.
a concert's going to have maybe you could get 4,000 more seats, maybe in the full round. Maybe.
I just heard that's what they. Yeah, I know Mosley versus Margarito has the.
They're not selling the top deck to this fight at all. By the way, for anybody who's wondering, the 300 level, the third tier. They're not selling at all. Like, that's not available. So they're only selling the first two tiers for this fight. And they're overcharging for those seats. And there are a lot of them. He's not far from the truth. Let's just say that. Somewhere in the middle, it's not that far from the truth. So, Kelly King, I'm just telling you, you're not supporting your fighter. Go buy a fucking ticket, you cheap bastard. Wilder, who's 40-0, 39 KOs of Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And Fury, 27-0, 19 KOs of Manchester, England, will be headlining the Showtime pay-per-view event in 3 weeks from Saturday night. The 33-year-old Wilder will defend his WBC heavyweight title versus Fury, considering the lineal heavyweight championship because he didn't lose the 4 titles he won from Vladimir Klitschko in the ring. The battle between these unbeaten heavyweights will test the drawing power because neither Wilder nor Fury has headlined a pay-per-view in the United States. I've seen it before. If they do 1 million buys and show us they are a draw, Hearn said, then we have to accept that what he has to say, no fair play. You bring a lot to the table. At the moment, all I'm seeing is empty seats at Staples Arena, and that's not a good look with 3 weeks to go before a supposed big fight.
3 weeks, Lee. That was the interesting thing I seen in that. I didn't even think about that.
Do you want me to tell you the first big problem with this fight that nobody's...
No one knows Deontay Wilder in America?
Nope.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm going to tell you. Magnum Media is doing the credentialing. No. And that's the biggest problem.
You just sticking it to them. Bullshit. Let me tell you. This better not be 8,000 Tyson Fury fans sitting out there.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Dude.
That would be hilarious.
Bro, you know they support their fighters. So
You
the majority of this...
Okay, so can we at least all say that, how do I politically correct say this? Deontay Wilder is the urban fans' favorite. Did I say that correctly, Kelly King? Urban fans' favorite, right?
He should have a lot of fans from Alabama too, right?
Shit, the fucking Staples Center is in downtown L.A. 5 miles south should be filling the arena. The problem is you overpriced the fucking tickets. You want to know why all those events sell out for all those HBO cards that they did over at where was it? The Home Depot Center? All those outdoor fights that either Bob Arum did or the PV, all those fights, because they made the price affordable for Mexican fight fans. Mexican fight fans want to go see it. I say the same thing. This is a race thing. You guys are fucking it up, okay?
Alabama likes winning.
White
correct?
people overpay. Everybody else wants a deal. I'm just telling you.
Deontay Wilder, all he does is win. Why didn't Al Heyman connect him to the college from the get and have all these college kids running around? They did it for Taylor. I remember being a Jermaine Taylor Hopkins, okay? Do you know how many of those fans came out that were from the college scene that backed him from Arkansas? They used to do the pig cheer, leaving the building. Or what are they, warthogs? I don't know, they're pigs or whatever. But no, he had a presence of college kids that were following him. I think Al Heyman missed that with Deontay Wilder because Alabama loves winning, and Deontay, all he does is win. And matter of fact, all he does is knock people out. The whole football program and Deontay Wilder should be joined at the hip right now.
Feel better?
No, I don't feel better. I like pointing out all the things when the internet keeps saying this guy's the boxing whisperer. I just keep pointing stuff out. 8,000 tickets. Hey, listen, you guys keep telling me that this dude's the boxing whisperer, yet earlier in the show, we told you guys that the fucking Contender did 470,000.
Yeah, but they gave away tickets live. They gave away a lot of tickets live.
475,000 views. That wasn't even more. That was more. Spence cannot even top that under a big network like Showtime, Fox, the PBC. You're telling me that the Shane Mosley Jr. and Adams got more exposure on the Contender than with this guy that you say, oh, he's the most powerfulest man in boxing. Fuck out of here. So delusional. Until we turn off on that and start telling these guys to fucking step up and fight the real marquee fighters in the sport, you know, all the winners that are with those other promoters.
You okay?
Go ahead. I had a lot of coffee. I'm trying to drink water now.
I had more coffee than you because I literally woke up from a Benadryl Tylenol PM hangover. You were up at 7:30. What the fuck is wrong with you?
At 6 a.m., I go to 7-Eleven. I get my coffee. I get one $10 lotto ticket, try to win first thing in the morning. And so, yeah, that's how I started off. And then around 7:30, right before the show, I do my second extra large. And goes 3 cups. 3 cups this morning and 1 cup.
All right. Last 3 stories are about upcoming fights. Nothing is going to beat this whole fucking tirade about Hearn, Al Heyman, Wilder, Fury, this whole thing. All right. Because let's be honest, if I could chop this piece out and put it at the end of the show, this next section is going to be a letdown emotionally as compared to what just occurred. Hold on. I'm telling Paul Cuff right now on fightnetradio.com. Oh my God, Paul's actually commenting, and it's not even sold. 10,000 tickets. Ha 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 ha. Paul Cuff is all over it. There's Javier Jurado and Paul Cuff are having a back and forth on this one sentence that they haven't even picked up on why it's wrong. You fucks, go back. You're talking about the fight. Look at what they did. This fuckers. You don't read either. Our own fans don't read.
Yeah.
Kelly King.
Because they already read that.
Hey, Kelly King would have gotten it right.